match between Rappsody and Rewind.
All right, dude. So Samus player. All right. Hey, they started off on Dreamland. That's not very common for Falco players versus Samus.
Now, what are you personally looking for in this matchup?
So important thing. Okay, I know it more so from Falco's side of the matchup because he's my actual secondary. So the important thing is playing to the ground, and Samus is going to do the same. Most likely you're looking for Samus trying to do wave dashes, and you want to intercept it when they're trying to wave dash into you.
Great tether on stage, but oh, not a good SD right there. That's the first stock gone for Rewind. You don't want to do that against a Falco, especially if this Falco is a really high caliber Falco.
Yeah, he's a pretty solid player. I'd say about the mid-range in Toronto. He does practice with Sauce, and he's one of our like PR players in Ontario as well.
Great edge guard there by Rewind, taking down the first stock. This is still a relatively even match. However, Rappsody has control of the stage. Great back air, great series of back airs there though. Great tether by Rewind. He will get back on stage just past a minute in this game.
Yep. It's pretty difficult to edge guard Samus. She has a lot of tricks and various options to recover once she has the grapple. Usually you want to try and gradually chip away at her resources, like her jump and her grapple as well. Like taking the ledge and hogging, and then either back airing her or down airing her as she's about to pull herself up.
Rewind now down to 2 stocks left. He needs to be able to figure out something out, get some stage control, try to narrow down Rappsody's options. Rappsody's lasers just being able to restrict his movement down to the bare essentials.
Yep. Also, when Samus gets really close, you can also do crouch cancels with Falco a lot. Crouch cancel to shine or down tilt to maybe start a combo or just to get Samus into the air as a favorable position.
Now, personally, as I'm going through this match right now, I don't really agree. If I'm Rappsody right now, I would probably be thinking twice about this stage pick, because Dreamland, even though he's winning right now, you know, Samus does have that survivability factor. So right now, Rappsody does have a sizable lead, but if he's not careful, remember, Falco is a glass cannon, so he has to be very careful when he's off stage.
Yep, he can possibly gradually make the comeback if he plays it slow and is able to survive for a long time.
Oh,
so far he's been having early stocks or just SDing, so it's working well for Rappsody at the moment.
See right there, not very good DI right there. That's the second stock gone for Rappsody, but Rappsody still has a full stock lead ahead of Rewind. If he plays this cleanly right now, he might be able to take this first game very convincingly.
Yep. He's pretty close to getting the kill now. He needs to close out edge guards or just rack on a little bit more percent.
Great back here, sending Rewind right off the stage, 137% and counting. But once again, remember, Samus's recovery still is a very strong recovery option. Ooh. Oh, but that's a great down tilt. JV3, Rappsody 1, Rewind 0.
That was a really solid down tilt there. I guess he just anticipated that he was gonna be that high, so he waited that whole time, and yeah, they paid off really well.
Let's see where Rewind will counter pick next.
Oh,
Battlefield, interesting pick. What's your take on this counter pick?
I think it's all around a solid stage. It does hinder Samus's recovery a little bit, but for the neutral game, the platforms are really close together around the stage, so it is a bit easier to chase Falco compared to Dreamland. I'm gonna guess that Rappsody band found the dream. So
some people on the stream might realize this, but with Battlefield, the ledges are very, very hard to get to for Samus to get back on stage, especially with the tether. So as Rewind, you have to be very careful when you're getting back on stage.
Exactly. You can also do a bit of tricks like grappling the bottom part of the stage underneath. Oh, that drop.
That was not a good decision there.
He covered the short, but then I think he assumed that Rappsody was going to still side B onto the stage, so he let go of the ledge.
Rappsody, great control of center stage, great back air there. He's able to use the spacing very, very well. You got to be very careful, especially when you're Falco. You cannot go 20XX all the time against Samus. Against Samus, you have to be very patient. What I like to call patient aggression against Samus, especially when you're a glass cannon like Falco.
Yep. I noticed Rappsody has been playing a bit aggressive sometimes, and Rewind, he hasn't done a single up B out of shield yet. It's a very anti Fox and Falco move, because Their pressure is generally unsafe unless they do aerials really late on the shield. Or
That's very impressive how Rappsody is able to get at least 1 or 2 pillars in there, getting some good combos there.
Yep.
Right now, he's just dominating this matchup right now, and this is looking like a 4-stock in favor for Rappsody.
Could be a 4-stock.
Not even 2 minutes into this match, and this is not looking good for Rewind. This is looking like a 2-0. Rewind needs to figure out something right now. He does have control center stage, gives it up. Can't get anything off of that.
He needs to dig deep. Yeah, he also hasn't been crouch canceling any of Rhapsody's moves. Like,
good neutral there. It's 27% still on Rewind, taking down the first stock of Rappsody. If he plays this very, very stellarly, he will be able to come back and hopefully take this second game.
Yep. 3 stocks is a huge mountain to climb though, but if it was in the reverse situation, I would think that it'd be over for Falco. But I don't know. I've seen Samus players make comebacks against Space Animals very frequently.
Oh, Rewind is trying to make this back, but 82% is not looking very, very good.
Oh, didn't get the double dip.
Good forward smash, trying to get him just out of his sights. Ooh, questionable forward air there. Not sure if I would have gone for that option.
Yep, and
now he's in trouble.
caught him with his back turn too.
124%. This is not looking good. Great tether on stage, getting some damage on Rappsody as well. Rappsody does regain stage control.
Yep, that was very good damage control though. Rappsody could have gotten gimped if he went too far off the stage, but you noticed that he got clipped by the tether and then he immediately jumped back to the stage.
Oh, that back air will do it, and Rappsody takes this easily, 2-0.
Yep, solid, low percent 2-stock. That match was pretty one-sided, to be honest. But
yeah.
It looked like Rewind was starting to get grounded a bit towards the end. Starting to hit him with more moves. He started implementing like crouch cancels a bit more. Like crouch canceled his jab into down smash and like try to get him off the stage immediately, but he wasn't able to get the quick kills though off it.